There with Care, the idea of care is about how we make all of this happen. It's our staff, it is our facility and our warehouse, as well as things like our back-end inventory system. These are all things that are part of our foundation of how we care. And so that it becomes so much more than just the items we give, but it's how we are able to respond to families. To meet the growing need and continue to care for these families, we need your support.
There with Care is a thoughtful, caring community that comes together in support of families and children facing critical illness. We serve as the bridge between people wanting to help and people needing help during some of their most difficult days.
Daniel was running about 103 temperature. We went into the ER. Daniel was diagnosed with leukemia. That day at the hospital was really rough. I really didn't know much about leukemia. He was born with hydrocephalus, which is water in the brain. So we dealt with a total of 3 brain surgeries, which were devastating at the time, but I'm going to tell you, was a piece of cake compared to leukemia. It's been really hard. Daniel's had a lot of reactions from the chemo. Leukemia has affected us in more ways than I can even begin to tell you. It's financially, our hearts are broke. The worst thing is to sit there and watch one of your kids struggle and you absolutely can do nothing but sit there and hold their hand and hope for the best. So There with Care has been an absolute godsend for my family. Whether it was snacks or, the cup of soups or anything that they brought was so heartfelt because you can feel the love and the care that goes into what they're trying to do for each family.
I love when they come to see me at the hospital. There with Care brought me a knitted stitch beanie, and they brought us toothbrushes and toothpaste. Yeah, the toothpaste was my favorite.
I would get the call from There with Care and say, hey, what does your family need? We want to send groceries to your family. The fact that There with Care was able to provide that for my family when I'm helping my son in the hospital, they really do look at not just you and your child that is ill, they look at your entire family and they want to help you all. One of the first times that we had been discharged from the hospital, we were so excited because it was Thanksgiving. There with Care put together a nice Thanksgiving dinner to be delivered to the home. I thought we were getting a turkey. We got a turkey and so much more. That just blew me away that they even stopped and said, hey, let's call Daniel's mom. Let's give Maria a call and, let's get her a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so grateful that I have There with Care as part of my team. There really truly is no words for me to express how much we appreciate all the support that There with Care has provided for our family.
There is this feeling of kind of, oh my gosh, we're thrown into this, we're all by ourselves. Having this kind of extra safety net who's following with them, walking with them is pretty incredible.
I saw her walking funny. We took her to the hospital. The doctor said, I am sorry to tell you about the result of the scan. It is the bad news. I was just holding Oksana and staring at the doctor, and I said to the doctor, so what's the next step? And he said, at this point, there is no cure. I was just holding her and cried, but she kept on asking, Mom, what's going on? I said, Oksana, you're sick. We do not do chemo or radiation at home. We do not have any MRI machines. So I called the doctor again and said, is there any way that we can take her overseas? Her chance of life is short. And I said, at least we try as a mother. At least I try. Maybe she can survive for 2 more years. By the time we touched down, she could not move, she could not speak, she could not see. We rushed her from the airport to the ER, and since then we are still here. She got 6 more cycles of chemotherapy to go. There are some ups and downs, but I'm just thankful for everything. The support from There With Care, very much appreciated. They bring things that I really need. They have given me meal bags, toys and books for Oksana, even frozen food. I was very grateful with the Mother's Day. That was a very special one. It just made my day, to be honest. I'm well looked after by There With Care, and I'm very thankful for that.
When a child's in the hospital, everything's disrupted. Being able to connect with There With Care is a huge help. It's somebody who's here talking to the family regularly. I can't think of another organization that is like There With Care.
I noticed that he had a glassiness in his left eye. I guess motherly instinct took him over as what I thought would be a quick checkup. The eye doctor did a few tests, and he did confirm that he did see 2 white masses in the left eye and the right eye. So he suspected bilateral retinoblastoma. I feel like it still hasn't really hit me. A week later, we came here to Stanford. Been here for 9 months, and it's been hard, it's been long. You know, you don't really know what to expect, so you just have to make the best situation out of every day that you have. He's been through already 6 rounds of systemic chemotherapy, cryotherapy, laser to try to reduce them in size, and there is some progress. He'll have to be closely monitored. I don't know how long we'll be back and forth, but you know, as a parent, you gotta do what it takes for your kid. My husband, he takes care also of my older son that lives back home in Maui. Right now, he's our only source of income, so that's hard. I didn't know what There With Care was. I was just, you know, I mean, especially in the beginning, you're so overwhelmed with all these new things. We got a phone call. She was so nice. She just asked, you know, is there anything you guys need? The next week, she sent over, I mean, everything. There was fresh fruits, vegetables, prepared meals, snacks. There's even a gas card. They've been there ever since. They reach out like every week. Even if I don't need anything, they call, how are you doing? How's crew? How are you doing? I feel like I don't even have time to think of how I'm doing sometimes. So it's nice to get asked that. Coming here from Hawaii, we didn't know we were gonna stay here for 9 months. There With Care has provided us with the things that we need every day. My favorite part of getting their care packages, aside from speaking with Danny, is the personalized notes that they put in there. I mean, that touches my heart. It's amazing that people can be so kind. It makes me want to do good for other people because we've gotten so much support and help from, you know, There With Care.